In the 7th century BCE, the Byzantines owned a deadly incendiary weapon called Greek fire, which devastated their enemies over and over again. Although Greek fire is heavily documented, no one knew how to make it. But what is Greek fire? Greek fire, also called sea fire, liquid fire, or Roman fire, depending on which enemy you ask, was a chemical weapon that could burn on water. And for that reason, it was almost exclusively used in naval warfare between the Byzantines and the Arabs. Liquid was heated over a hearth, pressurized, and shot out of a bronze tube called a siphon. The trajectory was strong enough to light enemy ships aflame from a safe distance. What made Greek fire so deadly was that water didn't put it out. The fire continued to burn, which thwarted any enemy plans of dousing the flames with water during a naval battle. In fact, some reports noted that the flames possibly burned even more ferociously when it came in contact with water. And then the consistency of Greek fire was such that it was sticky, meaning once it was on your ship or you, it couldn't be extinguished except with one questionable concoction of vinegar mixed with sand and old urine. And when the weapon was shot out of the siphon, it reportedly made an intimidating loud noise, accompanied by black billowing smoke. Greek fire was first introduced in 672 by Emperor Constantine IV. The actual liquid fire was created by an architect named Callinicus and was used with historic success all the way until the 13th century. For the history of Byzantium by Professor Timothy Gregory, the Byzantine Empire refers to the Eastern Roman Empire, which lasted 1,000 years after the Western Roman Empire collapsed. The empire was based in Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, and at the height of its power, its control reached all the way to southern Spain, to Syria. Although Byzantium was part of the Roman Empire, they rarely controlled Rome, and most of the locals spoke Greek. Some would say what kept Byzantium in power for so long after the Western Roman Empire collapsed was Greek fire. But what's more fascinating is that the armies who captured this liquid rage that is Greek fire were unable to recreate it themselves.